Good evening, YouTube. It is Friday, so we know what we do on a Friday. We pick the winners for my competition. Lovely day weather-wise today. We had a hailstorm come through about 12 o'clock today. It was like Armageddon. All my fencing in the back garden has literally exploded. And we got like a store cupboard in our garden, and the lid of it ended up by our front door. Bearing in mind it was in the back garden. It was like just Armageddon just happened for like 30 seconds while we watched out the back window. Great fun that. Well, let's get on with the draw first, and then I've got some pickups to show you as well. Hopefully it'll all go well, and I don't know if this is just going away for a week or what, but I'm finding this every other week. I think it's running around the house. I just don't know. As usual, all the winners, all taking part as it were, is in there. Prize one is X-Men Days of Future Past. Now, bear in mind, I am keeping prizes singular just through December because we're doing the 12 days as well. And I haven't actually picked what my prizes are going to be for next week. So I'm going to look on the shelf while I'm live with you guys and I'll pick what we're going to give away next week. So here it is. Good luck, everybody. Let's delve in and down, shall we? There you go. We'll add two. There's one. And the winner of X-Men Days of Future Past is, are you ready? Bernard Holmes. Way, mate. Yeah, you won before, haven't you? Brilliant. Let me just write that down before I forget. Excuse me. Brilliant. Okay, names are back in the hat for number 2. And the second film was Prometheus. I've got to come up with one of those name randomizer picker things on a tablet or something. It'd be so much easier. Loads of people are entering this 12 days. There really are. Please get your names in. As it says, on the 12th of this month, I will start that process. So I'm just diving it. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. Come here, you fucker. Oh. Yeah. I didn't get past the one I already picked, so sorry, Berlin's not going to win twice. Come here, you bastard. Oh, God bloody hell. I've got 3, man. Hold on. Close my eyes and just pick one. There you go. Got one. Okay, and the winner of, what was it, Prometheus is, are you ready? Hey, James, you won last week, mate. So you got Prometheus coming to you now. I suppose that's quite fitting, really, because he sent me a package that should be here in the next couple of days, and he sent me The Fifth Element. I could kiss his ass. I'm telling you, I love The Fifth Element. I can never find it out in the wild, and he's found a copy and he's sending it to me. That's Movie Mad, by the way. So I'm glad he's won that. And no, I didn't fix it in case you're thinking that. Okay, that's the competition for this week. I'll show you my pickups next. Then we'll look at what we're going to give away next week. Because obviously by next week, what will be the 7th? So 7 days before, we'll already be hitting into the 12 days of Christmas by the time I do my next draw. I'm still going to be doing my Friday draws right through December on top of the 12 days. So I'm giving away quite a bit, really. So what did I pick up? A few bits, nibbles here and there. Firstly, from Zoom, they're still doing £5 for their 3D Blu-rays. So I picked up How to Train Your Dragon 2 in 3D with the slip cover, so you know that's going begging if anyone wants it. Same as Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp and Patriots Day. Anybody wants these slip covers? Knock me out because I don't want them. So we had How to Train Your Dragon 2. Resident Evil Afterlife Steelbook. I love that because it's got that wow him on the back. £2 that cost. So happy with that. Another British bug film. This is England. I've been told that's quite good, so glad of that one. A New York Winter's Tale. Colin Farrell. I do like Colin Farrell, so that should be cool. Catherine Bigelow did this one, didn't she? Detroit. That does look good. I enjoyed it. You know, those films based on it. Now, as you know, I did have the 4K versions of Deadpool 1 and 2. I sold them because I got a bloody good price for them. You know, obviously I had the 4K Steelbook in the first one, and I had the 4K double pack in the other one. But I can't live my life without Deadpool in my collection somewhere, so I picked up the red case Deadpool for like £3. Cannot live my life without that in my collection somewhere. The last one of the Mark Wahlberg True Story films, Patriots Day, I finally picked that up because I enjoyed that Deepwater Horizon. I really did. So this should be quite good. And lastly, I went for another Mark Wahlberg. It's one that I saw yonks ago when it first came out, but I hadn't seen it since. The original Planet of the Apes that he was in. Yeah, even I got to admit his acting ain't that good in this one, but it's something to have in my collection as well. So there's my few updates for you at the moment. So not too bad. How's the lighting looking? Not too bad, is it? Got a t-shirt up the back there. I thought nice to put up. It's a Labyrinth. I did the Zavvi 10 t-shirts for £20 thing. Majority of the t-shirts that turned up were Game ones, but there was one that says Stark Industries on it, and the other one was Labyrinth. So I thought, that's not bad for 20 quid, really, is it? 10 t-shirts. Now, what shall we do? There's a few to choose from, but some of that's, you know. Shall we go funny? Shall we go nostalgic? I don't know. Thinking. Come on, help me out. What shall I do? What do you reckon we should give away? Should we do a bit of action? I'll tell you what, this will be the last one of these I'll give away. I think it's 3 discs in this one. And I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do a couple of obscure ones. Let's do some ones that you probably wouldn't have in your collection. I might be wrong, tell me if I am. Go for a couple of off the wall ones. Prize one for next week is Brighton Rock. Okay, if you haven't seen it, it's not a bad film. You know, it's got Helen Mirren, so you know I love her. That's prize one. Prize two, Project X, from the makers of The Hangover, as you can see. So two not what you call mainstream films. So hopefully nobody has it. So let's get your names in for that competition. And remember, before the start of the next competition, we're going to be in the 12 days. You've got till next Wednesday, I think. Let's have a look. The 12th is Wednesday, so you have got to the midnight on the 11th to get your request in to be in the 12 days. Get all your mates to subscribe to me, get on the Facebook and get your names in, because I will be doing 12 days of giveaways right up until Christmas Eve for everybody, all right? One thing you'll notice on my Facebook page as well, I now have the UK, which is always ongoing, US, which is done every weekend, and we also have French and we have German. I'm probably going to add Italian, like I said in my last video, and maybe a couple more over the weekend as well. Really is worth looking at these things because there is some nice stuff coming out. And yes, Geek Legion of Doom did confirm to me that a lot of the Amazon European sites will deliver to Britain and quite cheaply. But after Brexit, there may be problems with that. So it might be worth getting in there and making a killing for yourselves right now, really. If one person knows about the shipping needs in Europe and things like that, it's going to be Geek Legion of Doom. Because as I said before, get on that channel and get subscribing, guys, because that guy's knowledge will scare the shit out of you. He's brilliant. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I've got fencing to fix tomorrow now. Great. That's going to be fun. Hopefully you guys are safe where you are, because the weather hasn't been too good the past couple of days, has it really? If anything big happens, apart from, of course, what dropped today, the new Avengers trailer. Come on, guys, if you haven't watched it already, what's wrong with you? Get on YouTube and get watching. They're very subtle, but it looks bloody good. What they've put on there so far, they're really teasing. There's no major action bits in the advert, but yeah, you're gonna want to watch it. So go for it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I will talk to you soon. And the winners, I'll be contacting you on Facebook as normal. Take care now. Bye.